I am. Don't you forget it. Don't you forget it. Don't you forget it.
Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. I'm the Devil Podcast.
Guys, welcome back to I'm the Devil Pod.
A Vanderpump Rules Rewatch podcast.
Yeah. I'm Sophia Wilson-Pelton.
I'm Hannah Wakefield.
And yeah, we already said the other part.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Say it again.
And this is a Vanderpump Rules Rewatch podcast.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
We've got a lot of energy this week because nobody's sick and I have my Celsius beforehand.
And because it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. You know what? Every day, life gets different and even better sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
I had a hard month.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a really hard month. Look, when the lows are low, the highs are even higher.
It's true. There's peaks and valleys to life.
There are peaks and valleys to this.
And we're rocking in a peak right now.
There's levels to this.
I fear I'm entering a valley just because I could just keep having visitor after visitor after visitor, even though I love them so much. I'm so excited that they're here. I'm not kidding. I do love it, but it just takes up a lot of time.
Well, it's also hard when you just when people are staying with you, you have actually no time to yourself.
Yeah.
Which is tough.
Well, and I just feel, and I feel bad when I have to go to work, and then when I really want to keep them entertained, and I love to do it. It just takes up time. But my beautiful, amazing parents were here, and we had a blast together.
Yeah, and they didn't stay with you.
No, they didn't stay with me.
So that's a plus.
Yeah, they wouldn't want to.
I know. I just meant in terms of having visitors.
Yes. I talked about it with them. They were like, you don't want us to stay with you, right? And I was like, no.
Oh my
and you don't want to
God,
stay
no.
here. Well, they weren't offering. They were like, you don't feel sad that we don't want to stay with you.
Imagine if you wanted that. That'd be crazy.
They were like, where would we sleep? And I was like, you would have to sleep in my bed and you wouldn't like it. It's too small for you guys. You're used to luxury.
And nor would you, because then you'd be where? With Leisha or downstairs on the couch?
Right here. Right on this couch.
On the ground with your squishmallow?
At the foot of their bed.
Wait, guys. Subscribe to the Patreon.
Please subscribe to the Patreon.
Please.
Please rate and review.
Please subscribe to the Patreon and please rate and review.
And subscribe on Spotify as well.
Yeah.
We're doing numbers over there, and we'd like to do many more numbers over there.
We'd love to do more numbers.
Love to do more numbers everywhere.
What have we been doing on the Patreon, Hannah?
We have been doing Love Island recaps, which the majority of you voted that you liked, and only 8% of you voted that you didn't like.
But that was also on Instagram, where I feel like the people who said no aren't even on the Patreon.
I know, literally. We did an amazing advice episode.
People liked that a lot.
People loved that.
We talked about the valley.
We talk about the volley.
Things I would love to talk about if I watch them. The Queer Ultimatum.
Yeah, I started the first episode of that.
Me too.
So
those people are insane.
Yes, those people are insane. They were insane last year, and they continue to be insane this year as well.
Every single one of them rocking with she, her pronouns.
Is that true?
Yes.
Because I saw that they were going to put pronouns on this year, and then I didn't see a single pronoun, so I guess it's she, her across the board.
And one of them was all the women, and I was like, all of those women are women?
All those women are women.
You're lying.
Women come in many different ways.
Yes.
Many different ways.
But
what else are we talking about on there?
Kind of anything.
Anything and everything. We love to gab.
We like to talk about our personal lives. If you guys are interested, if you guys have feeling like you have a parasocial relationship with us, sign up.
Yeah, literally. Because also we chat in the chat. Well, last time I chatted in the chat, I said happy Pride, y'all, and it didn't get a lot of love, which is surprising.
Sorry.
You guys made me feel embarrassed.
Okay, what sexy unique thing happened to you this week?
Well, first of all, it was Pride.
Yeah, it was Pride weekend.
So I was shaking ass. I was wearing, every day that I went out for Pride, I was wearing teeny tiny shorts, micro shorts, which was fun.
What were your Pride outings?
Thursday, I went to that gaydar party where I was drowning in women.
I had to recuse myself.
Yes. But there were girls all over me, obsessed with me style.
That's amazing.
None that really struck my fancy necessarily.
Well, look. Not often the case.
It was cool to be fawned over.
Imagine if you were drowning in women and all of them struck your fancy.
Some people exist like that, but that's never been the case for me.
Yeah.
I've got a particular type. Y'all know it? Okay, I'm not going to say it.
Big boobs.
No! Yes. It's not really. It's sort of a joke, but I do like them.
Okay.
And then what else did I do? Oh, on Friday I went to some house parties. I think I actually wore pants for that, so sorry for lying.
It's okay.
And then on Saturday I went to Twink Sweet Dolls, which was really hot, and I had a lot to drink, fun style.
But it's hot in there.
Yeah, but it was hot in there. It was fun. I do kind of wish I went to the Dyke March instead, just because like I do find it kind of nice to do something like wholesome on Pride to like really celebrate Pride in
100%.
In kind of an impactful, meaningful, and emotional way.
Kind of like what it's actually about.
Exactly. And I actually didn't do that at all this year.
Yeah.
Because the next day, instead of doing anything proud, I went to the Hamptons with a bunch of straighties.
Some of them are gay. Some of those girls are gay. You said bisexual.
True. But I had literally the time of my life in the Hamptons. I won't say much about it. However, I
went
did.
with your coworkers.
I went with my coworkers.
I don't know if you said that already. Sorry.
Many of whom, especially the car I was in, I love down. I love them bad. And I was kind of listening to a last episode where I said that I went out with some randos who are coworkers, and I'm sorry, they aren't randos, they're my friends.
Yeah, well, remember what we said?
Yeah, a rando is just a friend you haven't made yet.
Yes.
And so now, no longer.
And look, we've proven our point.
But I had like the best time ever, and yeah, we had a giant hibachi dinner.
That is amazing. There is a hibachi food cart in my neighborhood that we should go to sometime.
What?
I don't know how.
How?
I don't know.
I love hibachi.
I know.
I love it.
We
It's
should
probably
go.
my favorite food.
Of course. It's not mine, but it's good as fuck, obviously.
It's amazing to me. I love
really, really good.
Yum Yum sauce. I used to buy it from the grocery store. It's extremely bad for you.
Look, a lot of things are extremely bad for you.
Yeah. Yep.
And we can't live in accordance with that.
No.
All the time.
I had steak. I had chicken. I had shrimp. I had scallops. They
Yes.
said pick 2. I said I'll have all 4, please.
I love meat.
I love meat.
It's really, really good.
Yeah. What sexy, unique thing happened to you this week, Sophia?
Okay, well, I feel like I have a whole story to tell.
Tell it.
It was really making me feel actually laughing and funny. It just was insane to listen to the episode where I was like, and I
When
put
you
my
had
disclaimer because I was like, this is crazy. We recorded last week and I was like, I feel so bad. Like I was like there because basically I had a cold for like 10 days to 2 weeks. And then I felt better for a couple of days and then I started feeling much worse. And I was like, that's crazy. Like what's going on?
Yeah.
And then I came over and we recorded and I was like, oh no, like this is not right. Like I was like, I don't know. I texted you that night. I was like, I'm really sad. Like
Yeah.
I was like really not feeling well physically or emotionally. And I was like, I'm letting everyone down. This episode is so bad.
You were struck with an illness.
And I was also confused, I think, because it was so hot that I was like, I guess it's just the heat is getting me down.
Heat stroke.
No, I was like actually in the throes of having COVID-19.
I am so happy that I didn't get that from
Me too.
you.
Well, yeah, me too.
Because my parents were in town.
Me too.
And then I had that work trip.
And here's what I'm about to tell you. Is that after we recorded, I had to go record for my quote unquote day job. That was like, I was like, holy shit. Like, I feel so bad. It was like 100 degrees. I was walking outside like 2 blocks and I was like, oh my God, like this is like really bad.
I'm gonna die. I'm about to die.
Really bad. I get there. Turns out I get there 30 minutes early because I'm like out of it. I'm like, oh my God, like something's
not right.
I just like, sometimes I'm like, I'm going to feel this way forever.
Yeah.
Because I'd felt bad for so long. And so then I'm like recording in this booth. Like I feel so fucking tired. I'm like creating an actual toxic area because I'm in a soundproof
You're filling
recording.
up a room with your breath.
Coughing. I leave. I go home. I'm trying to edit the episode. I'm falling asleep. I'm crying. I'm not feeling good. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
And then whatever. I find out I have COVID, blah, blah, blah. Then I go back this week.
Yeah.
The girl who is the engineer.
She has COVID.
She's wearing a mask.
Oh, she's wearing a mask.
Well, I just think I gave her COVID.
You gave her COVID. Oh, you gave that poor girl COVID. Well, you didn't know you had it yet.
And when I did, I stayed inside.
Yes.
And a lot of people were saying to me, wow, I can't believe you took a test. My brother even said, how did you figure it out it was COVID?
From a test.
From a test, you dum-dum.
From a test, of course.
I've just taken one 2 weeks before because I honestly take it whenever I have a cold, not to be all braggadocious or whatever. Yeah, I just think like keep those things on hand.
Of course, the pandemic's not over.
No.
Still going on strong.
And that on it, whatever. Just, it does piss me off. I'm not trying to get on my high horse about it. Because I know I'm like, people are saying we should all mask all the time, which I don't do. And I understand why people think that. But it is like truly the least you can do is just take a test.
Just take a test and then stay inside if you have it.
And it's also like, don't you want to stay inside? Like you feel like shit. I don't know.
Also like, there's a new strain of COVID, razor blade COVID or whatever.
Well, everyone kept saying, I hope you don't have sharp COVID. I hope you don't have the kind
sharp
of
COVID.
razor blades in your throat COVID. Is
Knife
what they're calling it.
COVID.
I didn't have that.
I didn't have that, by
For the
way.
record, I had the kind where I was really tired, depressed, getting back pain.
But I get so much back pain.
It was really bad.
It's so every time I'm like really sick, I get awful back pain and skin sensitivity, and it's killer.
Yeah, well, it's a terrible combination of like that just happens from like inflammation and like aches, and then like you're laying down, which makes it so much worse.
Yeah.
So I was doing this thing where I would go to sleep, wake up at 3 a.m., terrible back pain. I'd take Advil and like chief a joint and then like pass back out.
Phew. Thank God.
So that's my story. That's not the sexy thing that happened to me, obviously. The sexy thing that happened to me is that I tested negative for COVID on Saturday, which meant I had 1 day of pride.
1 day of pride.
I literally had about 24 hours of pride.
You had the opposite day of pride for me because that was the day I didn't have of pride.
I know. Sad. So I went to Body Hack at Nowadays, which was really, really fun, and just like hung out there and stuff. And I had a lovely night. I didn't stay out that late. Next day I woke up pretty bad, not feeling my best because look, I went out and yeah, I wasn't like sober. And I had COVID, or I just had COVID.
Yeah, I wasn't sober and I had COVID.
I was not sober and I had just had COVID. So I kind of, once again, as I've said before, I was pushing my body to me limit.
Yeah.
And so I woke up the next day and I did not feel fantastic. But then I had a nice day of just laying in bed with Marley, which was really sweet.
Cute.
And that's kind of my sexy thing. Another thing I did is I finally purified my tarot deck and I pulled some cards, which was really fun.
You put it out under the moon, or?
I used Palo Santo.
Okay, cool.
But I've been putting it next to my rock collection.
I need to get me some of that.
Oh, I'll bring you some.
Cool. Thank you.
And yeah, they said ethically source it. And yeah, I bought it from Amazon.
Oh, don't want it. Ooh, don't want that.
Look, honestly, I'll say this. It worked perfectly fine. I got some amazing reads. Well, everything felt deeply appropriate.
Okay.
Don't put any bad, don't put that on me.
I'm not.
Because it was when I had COVID, I was like, I really wish I could do tarot, but I can't go get Palo Santo. So then I ordered it online.
Well, I'm really glad that you got to go out for Pride. That's amazing. And thank God.
Thank you,
God.
Thank you, and thank you, God and Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, I have stuff that I can just say it on the Patreon. I don't really want to like open myself. I don't know about all your energy.
True.
Just joking.
Y'all are randos, aka friends we haven't made yet.
I need to talk about dating on the Patreon.
Okay.
Because I went on a date.
Oh, yeah. Have we talked about that?
Mm-mm.
Us two?
No.
When did you go?
Well, I went on a couple dates. Okay. Should we get into it?
Let's get into the fucking episode.
I just want to gab, but whatever.
Of course, me too, but we can't.
We can't.
We've got to gab about our content.
Yeah.
What is this called? Our passion. What is this stuff? Our passion?
What is this again? It's my passion.
It's just
my podcast is my passion.
My podcast. My coworker my boss was like, "Can you work Fridays?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think." And then Casey was like, "Hannah, you can't work Fridays. You have to record your podcast then." And I was like, Shut it in front of him.
Don't talk about that here.
I love you, girl, and that you know that. Not in front of this guy.
That's inappropriate.
This episode is called What Happens in San Diego. It's season 3, episode 9 of Vanderpump Rules.
What happens in San Diego, ...
What happens
episode is crazy.
Spoiler, doesn't stay there.
No, of course not. There's a camera crew followed them. So it can't.
Oh, but it didn't follow them into the bathroom. I wish it had.
Oh my gosh, me too. They're showing us porn.
I would love to. No, I wouldn't.
You don't want to see porn of Jax Naylor.
I sort of do, but I'm not going to put that out there. Okay, I want to see what his penis looks like.
Yeah.
His peenie.
I feel like it looks weird.
I want to see his peenie. I
want to see his peenie and his weenie.
I want to see his peenie and his weenie. I bet it's all shrunken down.
Yeah, exactly. I think it definitely is shrunken down.
From the drugs and the roids and whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Huge balls, tiny dick style.
Yeah. My favorite.
Okay, we're starting off at Stassi's birthday dinner. It's her fucking birthday. It's Stassi. It's Christina Kelly. It's Vale. It's
random that Vale was there already.
Of course it's random that Vale was there. I wish she would go. I don't need her around.
I don't need her around either. I'm like, if you guys were DMing us like about how you are excited for us to get to Vale, can you actually reach back out and tell us why?
Sure, I would need some explanation.
I'm not like mad at her, but I don't know what you guys are
really
talking
random
about.
Maybe she's going to do something that I've forgotten about, but I don't think so because I have a pretty sharp memory.
Yeah, I feel like you would. I feel like you would certainly remember.
All right, we've also got Peter, and then we've got Tom Schwartz, and we've got Katie and Jeremy and Jen.
Sorry.
And we got Jeremy and Jen. They left the baby at home. Kingston didn't come.
They left him at home alone.
Well, Stassi's not there to babysit. So no. Stassi shows up first with Christina, Kelly, and Vale. And in her talking head, she's like, like when new girls start at SUR, everybody's trying to win them over to their clique. And like, I just want to make sure that Vale makes the right decision and come over to my clique.
Yes.
So I guess that is why Vale is there, because they're trying to win her over.
Yes.
Why? I'm not sure.
Literally because she's pretty and blonde.
I guess so. But she seems like she would fit with Scheana, but whatever.
She does seem like she would fit with Scheana.
Seems like she and Scheana could be peas in a pod. At the dinner, Stassi is like, this year's going to be really chill because in the past I used to be an absolute freak about my birthdays. But she thinks she's maturing because she doesn't have the same desire to make it all about her. So they're just doing wine tasting. It's not quite wine tasting. It's drinking a bunch of wine.
Yeah.
Because
it's like a wine flight.
It's a wine flight. But even with a wine flight, usually they're
still
smaller
more.
glasses.
Yeah.
These are 3
pretty much
full glasses of white wine.
Yeah. 3 types of white wine.
Of white wine? Try another kind. She doesn't like it.
No, she's like, I need 3 different types of Chardonnay stat.
Yeah, literally. She was like, this is my dream come true to have 3 different glasses of white wine in front of me. They all cheers to Stassi, and she's like, this is an amazing no drama birthday because everybody's really happy at like really happy places with their lives, except we all fucking hate Scheana. BTW, everybody hates Scheana.
Yes.
This is when we get to kind of transition into shit talking Scheana. Yeah. Which is obviously a fun thing to do at a birthday party, which is all hate on the same person all at once.
Just having a super negative energy in your birthday.
Of
and it's
course.
like, whatever.
Nobody is like...
You could all go around and say something nice about Stassi.
No.
Or we could all go around and say something
mean
super negative about Scheana.
That is what makes Stassi happy.
Yeah, she'd obviously prefer that.
That's kind of what her energy is building from that.
Of course.
So we learned that Jeremy and Jen got a second tier invite to Scheana's wedding. So Scheana didn't get enough RSVPs to her original
That is so funny and
invite
embarrassing.
blast. So she sent out a second round to her second tier friends begging them
That's
to
so
come.
embarrassing.
Yep. And then we also learned that Schwartz got an invitation to the wedding. He got it in the mail and he hid it from Katie.
Yes.
Because Katie didn't get invited.
Yes.
Are you going to bring up the way the invitation looks?
Yes, we could do that at the end.
It is literally the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
Scheana's wedding invitation is so fugly. It's like they cut to it. It's like it says wedding in all caps gold sparkles letter, and it's like DIY. And so you can see that it's been like bedazzled, and then you can see the like gems next to it that she putting on it.
She was gluing on.
It's looks also so ugly.
Huge.
Yeah. Yes.
It's like basically it feels like almost a full piece of paper.
Yeah, it looks actually so bad.
The sparkly gold font is just like so
wedding
in
like in like the big light bulbs.
Yes, well, because she wants to be a pop star.
I mean, it's obviously her aesthetic. Like she loves sparkles and she loves gold.
I mean, it looks like those sneakers.
It's
the same colorway as those sneakers. Yeah, but yeah, basically like Schwartz got invited and Katie didn't, which everybody is like, that's so fucked up. And honestly, it is. I don't know. How do you feel about that?
If it was anything else, I would say it's fucked up. But the thing about it is that Katie and the other girls have an actually like 100% track record of ruining Scheana's events and stuff where I'm like, I do understand if you don't want her at your wedding.
But the boys honestly ruin them more the way that they physically fight.
I guess that's true.
It makes sense that Katie wouldn't be invited because she just has been like literally so vicious to Scheana. But it's fucked up that Schwartz got the invite, hid it from Katie, and also RSVP'd. Yes,
that is obviously crazy.
And he was just going to go on his own, not tell her.
It's like, well, if you're not going to invite Katie, maybe also don't have James and Kristen there. Because it's like, just don't invite the people who fight at your events. That I get.
Yeah.
Then we're at Villa Rosa. Scheana shows up and Lisa makes them tea. And they talk about the event tomorrow at SUR, which is they're having an organization there that supports women in Africa.
Yeah, specifically Rwanda, but then when she's retelling it in the confessional, she just says Africa.
Women in Africa.
So it's like, it's Rwanda.
You've said it. You said Rwanda.
We heard you say it.
I know. Also, it's just like that thing where I'm like, is this supporting women in Rwanda?
I mean, I can't be sure about that based on the woman who's running the organization.
Fingers
we'll
crossed,
see later.
obviously.
I'm not sure.
I'm sure that the woman who runs that thinks that it's supporting women in Rwanda. So Lisa basically is like, what else is up? Scheana's like, well, the wedding is a month from today.
A month from today, and you're still sending out invites.
Well, yeah, she sent them out before. Not a lot of people got back to her.
A lot of people.
She has some seats to fill. Lisa says she's not getting involved in the wedding, aside from the fact that she's going, and she'll pay for the bar.
Yeah.
Well, she'll sponsor the bar with her.
It's
sangria.
It's all her. It's like all her sangria.
Open bar, and it's only sangria.
No, like literally, I think that's
gross.
it. I mean,
I'm sure
Scheana's wedding
Scheana is
about
cutting
to be
corners.
Well, she's balling on a waitress budget
and
a tooth budget.
Lisa like warned Scheana to not let any of the bitchiness of the girls get to her, and Sheena's like, "Oh, don't worry, I won't because I didn't invite them."
Yeah. Well, she specifically is like, I didn't invite Katie.
Yeah.
No, it's not gonna be a problem. I didn't invite Katie.
I didn't invite them. Lisa's like, "Oh, you're not gonna have Katie, but you're gonna have Schwartz. She's his other half." I wouldn't say that,
Okay.
but Scheana.
I mean,
And then basically like Scheana kind of caves or whatever. Lisa talks her into inviting Katie to her bachelorette. And so she's like, I'll have her the bachelorette in Miami, and then that can be like a test run.
yeah.
And I'm like, I do get it.
Yeah,
I get it. She really, just let Scheana have one event that doesn't get completely torpedoed by these like freak people.
I know. When Lisa is saying, it's just like, if it was anybody else, I would be like, that is fucked up. Because it is like, you're going to invite him, but not her. And
Yeah.
then like, he shouldn't go then.
But he's going to.
But he's going to anyways.
Well, and she's going to go now too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is when Scheana does her thing where she's like, well, a year ago, I thought Katie and Stassi would be in my wedding.
You should have never.
Why would you ever have thought that?
Ever have thought that?
You guys literally have never stayed friends. I mean, you've really never been friends with Katie, and you and Stassi have never stayed friends for more than like 2 weeks.
They show a clip during that of her like talking to Katie, and Katie is making a face like she is bored to death and disgusted
She
by her.
always
It's
hates
like
her.
They've never been friends.
No, literally. And Lisa basically ends it by being like, just be nice to Katie. Imagine if you were in her shoes. Like, her life is going really poorly and her relationship is like completely busted right now.
Yeah.
And Sheena's like, you're right.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Well, Sheena's feeling generous because she has a superiority complex because she's getting married and no one else is.
And it's like,
And yeah, she's getting married to a corpse man. But
yeah, but oh my God. But also it's like, okay, she's getting married to a corpse man this time. And next time she's going to be getting married to a man who beat his wife.
and had to flee his country of origin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Katie and Tom's apartment. The boys are going on a trip to San Diego. It's going to be a guys' trip. Jack says Tiffany, being the great girl that she is, wanted us to have a guys' weekend, so she made a couple calls. She's basically putting them up in a suite and then like got them like some tables at some various clubs, like a day club and then also a nightclub.
I can't believe that. Doing that for Jax.
I feel like
Literally.
did that happen? That's crazy because he just scared her by showing up in San Diego like last week.
I mean, it must have because like
It must have.
I don't know why they would lie about that.
I know. There's no reason to, but it's just weird. She must be weird too.
And I just think also, one, she's literally setting up her man to cheat on her.
Yes.
Not that it's her fault, but it is like, that is so crazy. But I do think she probably just like really only sees like, I don't think she sees Jax that often.
No, I don't think so
So
either.
I just think she like,
I think she just doesn't really know him.
yeah, I agree.
I mean, how
When you don't really know your man, but you set him up on a weekend vacation in San Diego with his boys.
with his boys, of course. Katie doesn't really want Tom to go to San Diego because Jax is always getting the guys really drunk and then like pushing them into bad decisions. But she's like, I don't want to be like a bitch and like a controlling girlfriend, so like I'm gonna let him go.
I know, it sucks.
It sucks.
Because also now it's like, now she is like cowering to Jax.
I know.
Because she's doing that because she doesn't want Jax to be like, Katie's a fucking bitch, she won't let you go.
Yeah,
and
because
it's like,
she-
damn it, that sucks so bad.
She literally just said to Lisa, if Tom had to pick between Jax and me, he would pick Jax.
Yes.
And so she's spoken it into existence.
Yes.
It was true before, but it's really true now. Everybody is a little bit confused because Jax told them all less than 3 days ago that he and Tiffany had broken up.
I think that just never happened.
No, I don't think that happened
Yeah.
either. I don't think so either.
Because
But
it is like, otherwise, why would she do this?
yeah.
Yeah.
But he is just like such a crazy freak. He texted everyone in his phone.
I know. I know. I think like his mind is actually unknowable to me in a lot of ways. But I think if I had to guess what was happening is that he was trying to just like tell everyone that so that Vale thinks that he's single.
I think
but
so,
then
too.
he like couldn't even like, we'll see it this episode a lot. Like they just can't even commit to their own lies.
No. Yeah, I think he wanted to sleep with Vale and or kind of like a variety of other girls.
Yeah.
So he had to lay some foundation about him being single.
Yeah.
But then
And
immediately went back because his girlfriend gave him a trip.
Maybe.
So he had to be like, okay, so we are together.
Actually, we are together.
They're in the car or whatever. Sandoval on their way. Sandoval says that this trip is going to be about the guys because they all have girlfriends right now. Haven't they all
Always had girlfriends?
always had girlfriends?
Yeah, they have always had.
They've always had, he's like, this one's going to be different. We have girlfriends now. It's like, okay, you had a girlfriend when you cheated on Kristen.
You just have a girlfriend that you like a little bit more than the last one.
Yeah, and not you, Tom Schwartz. You've had the same one the whole time. They're in the car, they're chatting. Jax is like, Tiffany got really mad at me for having coffee with Vale because I didn't tell Tiffany that I was doing that. And then Vale posted on social media something like, I don't know, having coffee with Jax. And then Tom Sandoval is like, wait, Jax, did you just say that she tweeted that? And he's like, yeah. And he goes, no, you tweeted that. You said, quote, a little afternoon coffee with @Vale Bloom. And Jax says, whatever, it's not even a big deal. Why would you lie like that?
His lying is getting like really out of control.
It's getting really bad right now.
I think like
he's lying
probably
about every little thing.
Yeah, and like getting just like so caught in them.
Yes.
I think that he's probably doing more coke.
I
like,
think so, too.
This season and it's all kind of mixed together. Like, and also feels like cooler because the show is probably like more
Yes.
successful. So I think like it's all fueling the lies and the drugs.
But
and
he's
the,
really losing it. He
Yeah,
can't keep a lie straight.
It actually is. It's like watching someone like fall into like mental disrepair.
It's like it's like watching somebody fall into a hole, kind of crawling back up and then falling into a deeper hole. It's just going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Wait, Jax, you said she tweeted that? You tweeted that.
A screenshot on the screen. What?
A little afternoon coffee with @ValeBloom. Why did you tweet that also? Why?
He just like
You don't want your girlfriend to know.
He
Why
doesn't
would you
think
want
about
your girlfriend to know that?
past or the future. He only thinks about the present.
He can't. It's impossible for him to think beyond the present present moment.
Yeah. Okay, so then we're in San Diego with the boys. They're at a pool party, and Jax is like, oh my God, there are a bunch of girls here. I don't think Tiffany knew that there would be a bunch of girls here when she got us into this.
Yes, she did.
He's like, let's make some moves. Let's make some moves. Oh my gosh.
Stop.
Also, it's like, no, she knows there'll be girls there. She just doesn't think you're going to cheat on her, especially not on the trip that she's like set up for you.
Yeah, she of course knows there's girls there. She works in clubs.
Yeah.
It's mainly girls.
Yeah. They order like a bottle of tequila and vodka, which they'll do again later that same day.
Yeah, they have to. They're thirsty.
Yeah, they're just being gross. Like, Jack's like, these girls are rowdy. And Peter's like, I know.
Ew. And
Blech.
when they say that the girls are rowdy, they show this clip of this girl in this like white bikini, but they just show her ass and she's like thrusting forward. Do you remember that? I was like, it looks so not sexy. And I know that girl is fucked up. Like, get the camera off her butt.
And also, it's like, you didn't have to get that girl to sign a waiver because it's just showing her ass, which is so bad. Jax is like, Schwartz, make out with someone. Make out with someone.
He's so fucked up.
I know. He's like, I
off.
want to see it. This is once again gay behavior.
Yeah, I mean, of course. It's always gay behavior.
Of course. It's just like so funny they literally once again think they're two of some of the most heterosexual guys in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you are begging your guy friend to make out with a girl so that one, you can watch, and two, that he can break up with his girlfriend that you hate and he can be all yours.
Yes.
Okay, that's
yes.
gay.
Yeah.
Basically Sandoval's like, Jax is just getting really drunk and he's just gonna like cheat on Tiffany.
Yeah, he says that thing is clicking in with Jax where he's getting really shit-faced and needing some validation, and he's forgetting about Tiffany and starting to look for anyone to bring home.
That thing is clicking in.
That thing is clicking in. That thing he does where
he's
he cheats.
always like that. Also, it's not clicking in. That's a switch that's never turned off.
He never remembers about Tiffany. That's why he tweeted a little afternoon coffee with @ValeBloom.
Schwartz and Sandoval say they need to text their girlfriends. Jax is like, no. He says, no, do not do that. He says, I'm just having fun. I didn't come here to text Tiffany all weekend. She knows where I'm at. She said to have a good time and I'll talk to you later. And it's like, yeah, text your girlfriend. You just got there. Like,
text your girlfriend, thank you.
Yeah, well, definitely text your girlfriend, thank you. But the other two, it's like everyone is like, yeah, just like text your girlfriend, like, just got here.
Or it's like, you could even text her and be like, how's
What's
your
up?
day?
Of course. Bare minimum, let her know about your whereabouts.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
literally.
Peter makes out with a girl. Jackson, the talking head, says, who invented this whole monogamy thing? This person should be shot.
Why do you?
You don't have to be
You don't have to have a
monogamous.
girlfriend. You don't.
You, like,
stop insisting upon it for yourself.
I don't know.
You're saying it out loud, so like, why have the girlfriend? I don't get it.
Me neither. It literally just causes like him turmoil.
Also, because this is usually
I
when
guess
he
he's
has,
getting perks from it though. She's
usually
literally
when he-
setting these weekends up for him.
Yeah, and like his last girlfriend, Stassi,
Paid
I
for
guess
his stuff.
Carmen was his last girlfriend.
Yeah, but Stassi paid for their rent. And
Stassi
stuff.
paid for their rent. He moved into her house.
No, that's very true.
He's like taking advantage of them. But all right, so we're back at SUR. It's time for the jewelry event that is benefiting women in Africa, specifically Rwanda, but that will go unmentioned. Ariana, Katie, and Scheana are working, and they also are wearing the jewelry.
One necklace buys school fees for 1 year for a child.
Yes.
They say. Scheana puts on the necklace. She says, perfect.
Perfect. Scheana and Ariana are chatting at the bar. Katie comes up and she's like, what are we doing? They're like, we're tray passing, whatever. And then Scheana is like, hey, by the way, Katie, I wanted to talk to you. I would like to actually invite you to Miami and to the bridal shower because this summer is supposed to be the happiest summer of my life, which she has said close to 1 million times.
I know. We really don't see much of her.
No, we really don't.
So maybe she is having the happiest summer of her life.
I hope she's hanging out with her other friends.
I pray to fucking God she's hanging out with her other friend.
Katie is like, okay, actually, I would like to do that. Thank you, Scheana. Thank you for inviting me. I really appreciate that.
I know. She looked like she was gearing up to say something mean, but she actually didn't say anything mean.
And then in the talking head, she's like, well, I do just kind of want to go to Miami with my boyfriend.
Of
So
course.
of course I'm going to go to that.
She's like, I think being in Miami with Schwartz would really help us like with the progress we're making. It's like, that's your boyfriend of like 5 fucking years.
I know. And also,
no,
like,
it won't. He'll probably be really mean to you.
every time he drinks, he gets really, really mean to you.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's
that's
going to be
gonna
good.
happen.
But if he goes alone, he'll probably cheat on you. Which one would you rather choose? Like a verbal lashing / a beer getting poured on you?
Yeah.
Or him cheating on you?
I would honestly
Again.
prefer the cheating.
I
If
would
it were
prefer
me.
the cheating too. because then at least you can pretend you don't know about it.
Then we're at the Hard Rock Cafe Hotel in San Diego. Jax is like, we haven't drunk enough yet. We haven't drunk enough yet.
He is a fucking menace. He's like
He
a
is.
little demon.
He's like a wind-up toy.
He is.
I think it's Schwartz who looks over the balcony and is like, there's so many hot girls down there. What the fuck?
Huh? What do you mean?
Okay. Jack says that Peter will be bending a girl over somewhere in the hotel. He's like, right here. Don't know where they are.
They're right in front of the window.
Okay.
In the living room.
Harkening back to the days of the sheet apartment.
Yeah.
And Peter's like, yeah. Jax is saying to like everyone / himself, thank you, Jax. You're welcome. Thank you, Tiffany.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Jax, you didn't do shit.
And then we get like a nasty ass shot of Schwartz in like underwear that looks like a diaper.
Yes. And they're all making fun of it because
Yeah,
it's gross, it's baggy, and it looks worn out.
Dirty and worn out.
Mm-hmm.
They go to the club. This is when they order another bottle of vodka and tequila.
Yep.
It's like their capacity to consume alcohol is just like
It's crazy.
unbelievable.
Well, it's because of the cocaine. You can keep drinking when you do a bunch of coke. But
and they have just like crazy high tolerance. But
Yes.
yeah, their mind, of course, will shut down, but the cocaine will keep their body moving forward.
Yeah.
Nonetheless. A hot girl comes up and Jax is like, come hang out.
he goes, uh-oh, that girl's trouble.
Sandoval is trying to explain to every woman who arrives that Jax has a girlfriend.
So funny.
In the talking head, he's like, normally I don't want Jax to cheat, but I especially don't want Jax to cheat right now because Tiffany set all of this up for him.
He says, usually I just hope that Jax doesn't cheat. This time,
I'm putting my
if he
foot
starts
down.
to cheat, I'm going to intervene.
Yes. Then they kind of dance all crazy.
Yeah, they dance all crazy. They dance all crazy and
And then Jax disappears.
Jax disappears. Jax disappears. Okay, it's the next day. Everybody is hungover as fuck, but especially Jax.
He is acting crazy. He's putting on the dramatics.
He looks like he is dead, though. He
his-
looks awful. He cannot walk. He's like panting, and he falls out of a
literally
chair.
wrote down that he is panting.
He's
He has
panting.
his head in his hands panting.
Yes. He tries to stand
It's
up. He
so
falls right down.
gross.
It's really nasty.
Yes. He's like literally flopping around. He is so gross and he smells and stuff like that. Like he is so fucking gross.
You know he smells fucking
talk about how he smells
rancid
all the
right now.
time.
He must smell so beyond. Like, so
Oh
bad.
my gosh.
He's like, I cannot let Tiffany know I got this wasted. Yeah, it's really inappropriate that you did that on the trip she planned for you. He's like begging everybody to recap what happened the night before because he cannot remember a thing. They're like, last night was crazy, and he's like, can you tell me what happened? Can somebody please recap and tell me what happened?
Okay, but he does seem like he's lying. Like when he's saying that, like it seems like he's acting, but then we see that photo of him.
But then we see that photo of him because he says, I woke up and my pants were down. I had on no underwear. And then there's a photo of him like laying on, like crawling on the ground.
Crawling on all fours.
Crawling on all fours to get into the hotel room with his pants
Like
down.
an animal.
It was so nasty.
Ew, oh my gosh. And it's like, okay, wait. So if that is him going back to the hotel room, that presumably is like before or when the girls got there.
Well, I do believe that he crawled himself to his hotel room, did a bunch of cocaine,
Crawling on all fours to your hotel room to do cocaine.
rose from the ground,
Yes.
popped right up,
Mm-hmm.
got ready to party some more, invited the girls over. Yeah. Tom Sandoval comes into the room.
This is really funny.
This made me laugh so much. He is such a fucking drama queen. It's crazy.
He is.
Jax is like, what's up, Sandoval?
He's sulking.
He goes, I don't know. Sits on the
Yes.
arm, like the arm of Schwartz's chair, crosses one leg, and turns away from Jax.
He won't look at him. He is majorly sulking. He's sitting in a way where he actually won't make eye contact with Jax.
Funny the way he perched on the arm.
He's acting
of
like
the
a
chair.
child, obviously.
He's acting like
A baby.
like a girl child, like a little girl child. Sorry to say.
No, he is.
Not to
Or a
gender.
honestly, or a gay boy child.
Or a gay boy child. Oh, it was so funny. And he has this disgusted look on his face. He's really annoyed.
Well, he's having an amazing opportunity to act. He loves to act.
He gets to show his dramatics.
Yes.
So Jax is like, well, what's up? And he says, what happened last night? And Sandoval is like, you know what happened. Mm-hmm. And Jax is like, I feel sure that he actually doesn't know what happened.
I don't feel sure of that.
I feel sure that he doesn't know what happened, probably up to the point that he got to the hotel room, did the crawling, and then he might have
Yeah.
popped back into reality.
I don't think he doesn't know because later on, as Schwartz points out, he does remember things.
Oh, yeah, but I think he made that story up.
But he knew enough to know that girl was there and that they went in the bathroom and stuff.
Yeah, but I think they had told him that.
Oh.
And then...
I don't know. Either way, it doesn't really matter because it's like he would have done that with or without being that drunk, obviously. But
of course.
Maybe he would have been like slightly more conspicuous about it, but I don't even know.
So they're like, Jax, you brought girls back to the room. And he's like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. And then Tom is like, in his talking head is like, Jax hooked up with the most bootleg chick in the club, which is just extremely disrespectful.
Also, sorry, he says no, he didn't. And then we get a cut, like a video of him in the hotel room with
all the girls. With all the girls. Yeah, it's like you did.
I want to see that footage also, but...
Me too, but there's a ton of drug use on it, so they definitely won't put it on.
That sucks.
On TV.
That sucks so bad.
I know. Tom says that Jack's fucking the girl in the bathroom. He would call it assisted masturbation. He said the girl literally meant nothing. He brought her into the bathroom, fucked the shit out of her, and she left.
Yes.
They will say fucked the shit out of her.
It's disgusting.
Like 6 more times during this episode. It's so gross.
Yes. And like once again, Sandoval thinks that it's extra disgusting because he finds the girl ugly, which makes it extra disrespectful to Tiffany.
Extra disrespectful to Tiffany. And Sandoval is like, if Tiffany asks me, I'm going to tell her.
Yes.
You think Tiffany is going to ask you?
I don't know why he thinks that. He keeps saying that. I'm like, Tiffany doesn't know you like that.
Tiffany doesn't know you at all. And also, like, if she suspects that Jax has cheated on her, I bet that she will just break up with him. I don't think she's the kind of girl to be like reaching out to all of Jax's friends being like, what happened?
I know. Then we're at Stassi's apartment. Oh, Christina Kelly comes over.
Oh my God.
And Stassi is painting a chevron pattern painting that obviously looks like dog shit. The color scheme is gold, white, and navy blue.
Honestly, the lines are clean.
Yes, of course. She did that with tape.
But it's so
ugly.
She's painting it on a piece of cardboard. A big piece of cardboard, and at first I was like, what is that? Is she making like a sign for something?
No, it's to hang over her couch.
It's art to go on her wall.
Yeah, she said she wanted it to tie into the felt blanket on her couch.
Yeah, of course.
And KK's like, it looks really good.
Yeah. Yep, looks amazing.
She makes some blinis. She looks cute. She's wearing a big button down in her like socks. She
put on the outfit that the woman wears in the Notebook when she's painting, but I do think that she did look cute.
Not her painting. Her being like, I'm gonna do some painting, and it's that like fucking huge ass chevron. It looks so fucking ugly. It's so funny. That next to the gun lamp.
Yes.
Then in the talking head, Stassi says that she loves Christina Kelly because they're both really positive people.
Yeah.
Regardless of if they're feeling depressed. I would say that Stassi's a highly negative person.
Stassi is extremely negative. It's like truly what she thrives off of is negativity.
Yes. And they're both loyal.
Well, that's true.
That's true. Christina Kelly's like, I missed you at SUR. And Stassi says that she feels bad for all of her friends at SUR, wants them to see that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, that there's a way out, that they can follow her. She can shepherd them out, literally like Jesus.
But it's like, you don't have a job, Stassi.
No, I know.
You just quit.
Yeah. I know. Christina Kelly complains that all that Scheana talks about is her wedding. Stassi says that Schwartz RSVPing yes to Scheana's wedding without Katie is grounds to dump him.
Yeah. She says that he's like half weasel, half vagina. Half weasel, half vagina. We are now at Katie and Tom's. Mm-hmm. Tom Schwartz is back from the boys' trip and he looks like shit. He looks really bad. His skin is like corpse-like and quite sallow. His eyes are sunken in. He says he hasn't had water all weekend. He hasn't even had a single thing to drink that hasn't had alcohol in it all weekend. I know.
And it's like, that's probably true, which is so...
I know that's true. I feel sure that that's true.
Oh my God. It is like you guys are setting yourself up for like a 5-day hangover.
In one day that they were there, they drank, the 4 of them, 4 mega-sized bottles of alcohol.
Probably more than that.
Definitely more than that, but to our knowledge.
Yeah. And they like literally are hungover this entire episode.
Yes.
Which is like over multiple days.
Yes.
It's so crazy.
It's so awful. It's so awful.
And they're like, that was fun.
Yeah.
Let's run it back. San
like,
Diego was a movie.
You hardly remember a second of it.
I know.
That's not fun.
That was fun. The photo of Jax crawling.
It's like literally.
Turning into a beast.
And they're now all like so mad at each other or like filled with anxiety. It was a blast. Let's go again. Katie's telling Tom that Scheana invited her to Miami. She says it was nice of Scheana to say that she didn't feel right about inviting Tom and not Katie. Tom Schwartz cannot stand up or support his girlfriend even for 1 second, because when Katie says that, he goes, well, you were both being stubborn. Fuck.
I know.
The fuck off.
I know. It's like, come on.
Just for once, be nice.
I know. It's so crazy. It's just like...
Be like, yay, I'm glad you're coming.
No one else is here. So he like...
I know.
It's not even a thing where he does that to like appease other people. He does do it to just like put her down, obviously.
Yes.
But it is just like, oh my God.
Why? Literally just be like, yay, Bubba. And then he's like, does Stassi know you're going? And she's like, no, but I think she's gonna understand.
I don't know why you would think
I
that.
don't know why you would ever think that. She's being delusional.
As I just said, Stassi is an extremely negative person.
Yes, and she gets betrayed at the drop of a hat. It's her go-to emotion.
Yes.
And then Sandoval comes over and Schwartz has made him lunch, which is nicer than anything he's ever done for Katie.
Of course.
Again, Sandoval uses the term fuck the shit out of a not hot girl in the bathroom. He's telling Katie about that.
Yeah, because also she's like, what happened in San Diego? And he basically says like, I don't want to tattle, but Sandoval will tell you. It's like, what the fuck?
What's your fucking problem? Well, Sandoval's excited to run his mouth about this.
He's really excited.
He wants to see Jax fall, which I'm like, thank God one of the boys wants to.
I know.
Sandoval is done covering for Jax, and he like knows that Jax had sex with that girl. Yeah, I think he's just like fed up. I mean, I think he never really got back to like a normal friendship with him after the Kristen thing. Because how could you? And it's just kind of like coming to
how could you?
Coming to a head.
Yeah, I guess he probably feels somewhat activated by that.
Schwartz is pissing me the fuck off though, because he's like, I don't know if he had sex with that girl. And Sandoval is like, please do not put this on me because you know it happened. You absolutely know it happened. Schwartz doesn't want to get involved because A, it's not in his nature, and B, Jax probably has some shit on him too.
But he says in the talking head before that, the noises I heard painted a soundscape in my mind. So he basically says, well, I know that he did it.
Yeah.
And then through this whole episode, he'll be
like, I know that he did it.
No, but then not in the talking head, in the real life part, he'll be like, no, I don't know.
Yeah. But and then in the talking head, he's like,
I know.
I can't.
They literally are such bad liars.
They're such bad liars. Sandoval he's being a little bit of a hero right now. He's being like, Schwartz, you're scared of Jax. Hey, Katie, your boyfriend is scared of Jax.
Yeah.
True. Jax does have some shit on Schwartz.
He's scared and he doesn't care.
Tom Sandoval is like, if either of us even had an arm around a girl, Jax would be like on top of the bar at her, screaming it to the world, telling everyone.
It's actually crazy because the thing is like Jax, and in a malicious way, because Jax literally wants them to be broken up, especially Schwartz. Like, I think he kind of has like Ariana or whatever because she's like chill girl or whatever, but and we saw it earlier, his hope for that weekend was that Schwartz would cheat, I'm sure, and that he could then go home and tell people about it.
Exactly. Sandoval is like, we always cover for Jax. It's so fucked up. He always throws us under the bus. So I'm going to tell him that he needs to tell Tiffany, which is like the dumbest route you could possibly take because he's not going to tell Tiffany. Yeah. Like, if you really want Tiffany to know, you have to tell Tiffany.
Yeah. So then we're at Sir for Scheana's bridal party. Lisa arrives and is very happy to see Katie there and makes her promise to act appropriately because she's like, I'm the one who got you to get the invite. Like, I convinced Scheana to do this.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know. It's kind of sweet. We see Katie joke around with Scheana and then Sheena's like, I'll cut you with the knife. Yep. Cake knife. Scheana, Pandora, and Katie sitting down. And Pandora is like, so are you talking to Stassi? And Scheana says that she hasn't, but that she wants to meet up with her and see what's wrong. Pandora is like, I don't even understand what the issue is. Like, what Stassi's issue is with you. And Sheena's like, that's me neither. We know what the issue is.
We know what the issue is, obviously.
That she was friends with Jax and Kristen.
Yes.
And that she was retweeting mean stuff about you on her on Twitter. Katie is like, the only reason Stassi is mad is because Scheana wants everyone to get along, which isn't even really a bad thing.
Like, Katie, you know it's not just like, that she wants everybody to get along. It's like that she's befriended awful people and she wants Stassi to get along with these people that she viciously hates. And like, you know that Stassi has like an insane thing about loyalty. So even if that's not a bad thing, you know Stassi's going to have a problem with it. Yeah. Scheana says, and she does, text Stassi to see if they can meet up again to squash the beef and to see if she can, maybe if all things go well, which obviously it will not. It will go extremely poorly. Spoiler, it's going to go awful. Maybe Stassi can even get an invite to Miami. That was like really delusional of Scheana though as well. Why do you think one conversation over brunch is going to fix like months and months and months of you guys hating each other? I think she's riding high because of the Katie thing. I think so too. Yeah, she's like really feeling in her power because she has almost successfully been able to like befriend everyone. I know. She's almost taken all of Stassi's friends. Yes. And the last piece to fall is Stassi. Yes. Then we are with Ariana and Carmen. LOL, Carmen's there. I don't know why. I mean, literally, Scheana is like, will be actually any fucking buddy's friend. Yeah. So Ariana brings up San Diego to Carmen. She reveals that, is this Sheena's there too, I guess, whatever. Yeah, well, Scheana runs over, I think. Okay, yeah. Ariana reveals that Jax fucked a girl, and Scheana is like, what?
Ariana's like, I don't know how he couldn't feel bad about that. Okay, I do. And then in the talking head, she says that she's realizing Jax is the worst.
Yep.
Oh, Carmen isn't there. Sorry. Carmen is with Kristen.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
Ariana.
Ariana and Scheana.
Sorry, y'all. My wires got crossed.
It's hard. All these girls' names are very similar to me.
I know. So then we're with Kristen and Carmen.
Kristen is talking to Carmen.
Kristen is like, why is Katie even here? She hates Scheana. And now she's ecstatic to go to Miami. She says, what I can't stand is her to leave here, go have lunch with Stassi somewhere, and say like, oh, I went to Scheana's bridal party. It was such a joke, or something really classless like that.
Classless made me laugh. Kristen.
And also,
let's not talk about classless,
That's
honey.
not what you can't stand.
No,
you just like
obviously
can't
not.
stand that she's there and that you're not friends with her and Stassi.
Oh yeah, like you really want to stick up for Scheana.
Yeah, you don't give a shit about Scheana,
literally.
literally. She says that Scheana inviting Katie is a joke, sarcastically being like, I can't wait for Miami. Girl, you begged to go to Miami.
Don't go, Kristen. Yeah, she's like, okay, great, another person who hates me in Miami. Why are you going on the trip?
You knew that.
Why
You
are you going on
knew
the
that.
trip?
And you had an actual 4-person meeting with Shay, James, and Scheana to get your ass to Miami.
Literally, actually, so legitness. The only person who likes you that's going to Miami is your freak ass boyfriend, because
Literally.
Scheana doesn't even really like you that much.
No,
she
and
didn't want you to go.
Doesn't want you there. She is acting, I think she's pretty drunk in this scene. She was kind of slurring a little bit.
Classless is like a drunk Kristen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sheena comes up and is like, I have to tell you something. I
She's
was
so
sitting over
funny.
there with Katie. And Kristen's like, yeah, I noticed. It's like, dude, it's her fucking bridal party. I
Just
don't
like-
know. Like, what do you think is going to happen?
Chill on it.
Then Scheana reveals the Jax thing, of course, and that he, quote unquote, totally banged that girl.
Yep.
Carmen then says that that was probably the night that Jax texted her to say he's so sorry.
I know. Oh my god.
He literally should not have access to a telephone.
No, he really shouldn't. I mean, he's
Bad
just
for
texting
everyone.
every girl he's ever had sex with, kind of like putting the moves down, hoping that he can hook up with them like
Yes.
that night.
Literally. He's in San Diego, like, somehow thinking that he can hook up with Carmen.
No, literally being like, come over.
In the talking head, Scheana says, Jax banged Kristen. Jax used to bang Carmen. And now I'm telling Kristen and Carmen about the new girl he banged while he cheated on the girl he's currently banging. That is a shit ton of banging
That's
going
a
on.
shit ton of banging going on.
I'm like, okay, can we actually have some decorum or respect and stop saying banging so much?
absolutely not. What are they going to say? Fucking? I hate it when they say fucking. Fuck the shit out of that
But
girl.
at least when they say fuck, it's a bleep.
I know. I wish they were saying fucked the fuck out of that girl. So it was beep the beep out of that girl.
I wish they were saying bang the bang out of that girl.
Bang the bang right
I wish
off
they
that
were
girl.
saying freaked the freak out of that girl.
I wish it were saying freak bad, but then also now we can't say freak anymore because of freak off.
That's not, it's true. I still like to say it. Kristen is like, who threw him under the bus? She gets excited.
She
is-
immediately
she
starts
is going
scheming.
evil. She's like, do Schwartz or Sandoval realize that, like, what this is going to do to them? Because if Sandoval threw Jax under the bus, do you not think Jax will now throw shit in Sandoval's face? Which is, like, so exciting for her, obviously, because
know.
she's trying to get everyone to come to the realization that Sandoval cheated. No one cares.
No one gives a fuck. Everybody
No
knows
one
he's a
cares.
cheater already.
I know. So in the talking head, she says, I could give a fuck less if Jax banged a girl in San Diego, but it might be good for me if this is true.
Kristen.
She's being evil.
Kristen.
Because Jax is going to get backed into a corner. He's then going to throw it in Tom's face that he knows Tom banged the girl in Miami, and the truth will be revealed.
I mean, she's so absolutely right, except that Tom Sandoval is a little bit too much of a pussy to follow through, so Jax isn't going to throw it back in his face.
And that, like, nothing will reveal that truth because Tom is just denying it and Ariana doesn't care. So, like,
Yes.
the outcome that Kristen wants is never going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, nobody is going to believe Jax
But she
also.
brings the girl.
I know.
and they still
still
don't
nobody
believe her.
cares. But also, like, no one
one
believes
cares.
Jax when he gets thrown in, when he gets back
Yeah.
into a corner, because he famously makes stuff up.
Yeah. The way she is just so, like, single-minded.
Yeah.
She literally has, like, a one-track mind right now.
Well, I know. She just thinks that she's going to, like, watch the world burn. She's going to, like, light the match and watch the world burn, and nobody
She's literally
is going to
living
care at all.
in a delusional world because it's like everything that has happened up until this point has proven that will never like the scenario that you want will never come to fruition.
It's like a terrifying setup, because I don't really remember what happens like after they bring Miami Girl and no one gives a fuck, but like her world must have literally fully fallen apart in that moment. She put in
I know.
so much work. Okay, now we get the fastest scene of all time. Sandoval and Ariana are getting spray tans for Miami. There was only one spot, and Sandoval took it because it's more important to him than Ariana.
Yes.
The boys are getting lunch at Hugo's Tacos.
They are literally like the 3 idiot criminals.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, they're so stupid.
They're so stupid.
They're so stupid.
I
It's
wrote
crazy.
down some long ass Jax quotes.
I know exactly what you're talking about. There was one that I was working on for like 5 fucking minutes.
Me too. It's so long. Jax is like checking in. He asked Tom Schwartz how Katie was about the trip. Tom is like, oh, well, I just told her that we partied too hard and that there were girls in the room.
And he's like, she's fine. Her being
She's
fine with that.
She's fine. He's kind of hedging and he's sort of trying to give Jackson out. And he's like, dude, we can't drink that much anymore and we can't have girls in the room.
Yes.
And then he goes, dude, you didn't hook up with that little girl, did you?
Little girl.
Little girl?
Why would you say that?
Why did you say?
They
I
are
saw
always
her.
saying things like that also.
She was an adult woman. So why did you say little girl? Why?
I don't know.
Why are you
It's
hinging
so
it like that?
gross.
It's so gross.
It's so gross. It's so gross that he said that.
Oh my God. And Jax is like, obviously not, dude. That girl in the club, when she's grabbing all over my crotch, I was trying to shake her off. I was trying to get her off. Like, get off.
He's like flinging her around.
Get. And then
Something he's also like never done.
no, of course
Like
not.
get a girl off of his crotch.
He was always trying to get girls onto
Of
his crotch.
course.
So Schwartz in his confessional is like, in the morning, Jax couldn't remember anything at all, but now it's seemingly crystal clear to him.
Yes.
Everything that happened. Jax's story about fucking the girl in the bathroom is that the thing is, I had to go in there. She was yakking her brains out. And after that, she goes like this, wipes mouth off, nasty drunk style. Come here. And this Toms are looking at him like,
Okay.
like,
That's
okay.
Sure. These
Sure.
are the words coming out of your mouth.
Schwartz in his confessional is like, well, she must have been pretty excited when she was throwing up because she was saying, yeah, baby, yeah, baby.
The soundscape or whatever that was
Yeah,
painted
the
in his mind.
soundscape. The soundscape that was painted in his mind. And then Sandoval is like, okay, so why did you come out of the bathroom sweating so hard?
To be fair, he probably would have come out of that bitch sweating no matter what.
I mean, he was sweating going in. But then Jax is like, wait, yeah, because the situation was really bad. So obviously I was
being the
sweating.
reasoning, I was really nervous.
Why don't you just say it was hot
Shut
in the room? He was like, I just had to help her. I mean, I was holding back her hair.
Just the way like everything he says, Sandoval comes back with a counter.
I know. It's so awesome. He was like, I felt so bad that I called Tiffany and told her that that girl who was grabbing him and kissing on him, but everyone was drunk and it was really harmless. Tom Sandoval says he's completely full of shit. Schwartz asks if he and Tiffany are in an open relationship.
He is trying so hard to help him out.
He's trying so
You didn't hook up
fucking
with
hard.
that girl, right? And then, so first of all, he's like, you didn't hook up with that girl. And
That
then he's
little
like,
girl.
are y'all in an open relationship? You're contradicting yourself.
Yep. And Jax is like, for the
So
record,
funny to be like, just want to make sure.
just checking, just double checking. You guys aren't open, right?
Oh my gosh.
Jax says, for the record, I did not fuck that girl in the bathroom, and I would never do that, not to Tiffany, never. And then Schwartz,
And Sandoval's like, that's crazy. Ariana would be so pissed if I went into the bathroom with a girl.
of course, and closed the door.
Of course.
And then you were hearing, yeah, baby, from inside the room. And then he comes out sweating.
Because he's really nervous.
And then he kicks the girl out. Schwartz in his confessional is like, for a guy that's been telling lies his whole life, he's pretty fucking bad at it.
Yeah, you guys are all fucking bad at it.
You're all fucking bad at it. And also you're
And also
do
you're
you-
lying. Like,
you're
you know what I mean?
lying.
It's like,
You're lying.
You're also in this episode trying to tell the same lies as Jax.
It is like, you are such a pussy, Tom Schwartz.
I know.
It's crazy.
I
Stand
know.
up to him for once.
I know.
If you're going to talk behind his back saying you know it's true, say it to his fucking face.
I know. And
Oh my
also
God.
Sandoval at one, like near the end, is like, so just for the record, you are saying you did not fuck that girl.
Mm-hmm.
And Jax is like, yep, no, that didn't fuck her.
I
I would
didn't fuck
never,
her.
he says, I would never do that to Tiffany.
He said, I would never do that to Tiffany, not ever, never. So then
Oh my gosh.
he is like, I would never do that. Sandoval goes, okay, just so you know, this puts me in a really bad position. Because if Tiffany asks me what happened in Miami, I'm not going to lie to her.
Mm-hmm.
This is when Jack says, you weren't even there. So that's why you weren't in the room. I mean, you went through the same thing where people were just throwing stuff out there that didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Just stuff that doesn't look right. Nothing happened, but it doesn't look right. And you're like, damn, I'm just caught in a situation that doesn't look right. Things sometimes don't look right. And you're like, you don't have a choice because you're caught in a situation. And you're like, I don't want to be in this situation, but yet it looks like something that's not something really going on.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm done talking about this now. It doesn't look right. Sometimes you're
doesn't
just in a
look great.
situation, it
Just
just doesn't look right. You don't want to be in
great.
this situation, and you've been in a situation like that, and it just doesn't look right, but it's not what happened. and it just doesn't look right and you don't know what to do because it doesn't look right. Okay, I'm done talking about it actually.
And the situation being like they're standing outside of the bathroom and they're hearing like,
yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Like, come on. You don't know. You were in the bathroom. You don't understand she's throwing up.
Yeah.
That's how she throws up. That's how that girl throws up.
so.
You never met a girl like that?
Also, when he's like, you weren't even there, Santa was like, yeah, I was.
I was
And it's
there.
like, they were there.
They were
They
there.
weren't in the bathroom, but like, you can hear everything that's going on.
Of course, because you were like screaming and panting and sweating and having sex loud with a girl in the bathroom. In the bedroom.
He crawls out on all fours.
Literally. And the fact that he was like, yeah, I woke up in the morning with no underwear, my pants on, but no underwear.
Why would you even say
Why
that?
would you
on.
confess to that? So it's because you took them off when you were having sex with
my
the girl.
God.
Anyways, the boys are like, okay, like whatever, what the fuck ever. They are all leaving. They're like, bye, Jax.
Literally the three fucking stooges.
And then the Toms are in the parking lot.
well, Schwartz is like, what do you think?
Yeah.
And Sandoval's like, we both know he did that.
He says we both know that he ravished that girl. He's such a fucking liar.
Ravish. I don't
Ravish?
think he ravished her.
I wouldn't. I'm sure that's not her
He
experience
cheated,
of it.
but I don't think it was ravishing. Okay, so then Jax calls Tiffany because how he said like he told her that obviously was a lie. So
Yeah,
he's
of course.
he thinks that whatever he asserts on camera will be taken as the truth, basically.
Yes.
So he calls her and is like, well, I just got tacos with the boys at a place that's amazing to basically ride out a 3-day hangover.
Yep.
And she's like, what do you mean? Because he hasn't told her anything. Like,
Yeah.
she doesn't even know like why he's like, oh, I feel hungover.
Well, he goes, what a place you go when you've been struggling with a really long weekend. She's like, huh? What the fuck?
What are you talking about? He's like, well, it was probably just too much drinking and bottle service. And, I put myself in situations that I wasn't really comfortable with. Girls getting too close and I wasn't really comfortable with it. But, I told you and we had some people back in the room.
He's trying.
Trying to gaslight her.
He's trying to gaslight her, but he's so fucking
Obviously
stupid.
not working.
And she's like an adult woman. She's like,
So she's like, no, you didn't tell me that.
you didn't tell me that.
I didn't know that. He explains that once again, there was this girl that was grabbing onto him. Somehow they ended up in their room. She threw up in the bathroom and he took her into the bathroom to throw up and he shut the door and she was coming at him aggressively.
Yeah.
And he was like, get off me. And then kicked her out. And, he told her that she had to go.
Wait, I have the full quote because it really made me laugh. There was a group of people. There was one, there were 3 girls, and there was one that was grabbing onto me, and I was like, get away. And she somehow ended up back in our room, and she threw up in the bathroom. I took her to the bathroom to throw up, and I shut the door, and then I was like, okay. And then she started grabbing onto me, and I was like, get off me. And then I pushed her out, and I said, okay, you guys have to go. It was just not something I ever want to do again.
That, like, if that is, like, the story, it's like, okay, so she was grabbing onto you, what, at the club, and then she somehow ended up in your room,
Yeah.
and in the club you were saying, get off me? Like, so nonsensical, obviously.
And then she was throwing up, and she was grabbing onto you after that.
Yeah, well, he basically is like a drunk monster, tried to, like, kiss me or whatever. I don't know if you noticed that, but after he says that, we get a shot of him, and he is literally smiling,
Yep.
because that he's like, amazing lie.
I know,
He's like, killed
fucking
that.
did it. And that is why, like, every time he lies like that, he's like, crush that, fucking crush
Literally.
that, got her ass. And then immediately the girls are like, you're a liar. And
Yes.
he's like, what the fuck is wrong
I
with
know.
you? He gets so mad they don't
Yes,
believe it.
because Tiffany is like, well, I would, of course, love if you didn't do that again, because you didn't tell me any of that, and I'm upset with you. And that's when he's like, why? Oh, my God.
What? Why?
What do you mean? Sure, you didn't tell her that you cheated, but you just told her an insane story that is
Clearly made up.
obviously a lie, makes no sense. Like, the narrative is confusing.
Talking in a tone that I've never heard you talk in before. Like when you're telling the truth.
Yes.
Also really inconsistent with your character and your past behavior.
Of course.
Get off me. Get off me.
It's like when he tried to break up with Carmen.
yes.
And he was like, you don't want to keep hanging out? You just dumped her.
You just broke up with her.
So then basically Tiffany's like, I'm mad, and hangs up on him.
Yeah. Stassi and Scheana are now meeting up.
Yeah.
Because Scheana asked her to. Stassi said, yes, fine. Stassi shows up. Scheana is like, how have you been? And Stassi's like, I'm fine. Stassi orders water. And Sheena's like, no wine? You're not going to get wine? Don't start off like that,
I know.
Scheana. Do not start off like that.
She
Don't-
can't help herself.
Do not push her buttons like that. Stassi is like, no, I'm not getting wine. I'm getting water because I actually don't even understand why the fuck I'm here, basically.
Yeah.
Why am I here? What do you want to talk to me
Yeah.
about? Quote, I would like to know what you think I've done to you.
Yes.
Which at this point, like, it's, you both know
You both
what
know
you
what
think you've
guys-
done to each other.
Yeah, you guys both know what you've done to each other.
Because you've had this conversation before.
I know.
On a couple of occasions now.
I know. but maybe this time it'll work.
And the reason that Scheana is mad at Stassi is because Scheana thinks that Stassi made fun of her wedding by fake launching a plan that all of the girls were going to wear big fake diamond engagement rings to Scheana's engagement party to outshine her, which really made Scheana mad. Stassi is like,
stupid.
okay, did we actually do that? No, we didn't. So you can't be mad about that. BTW, Katie said that, not me.
Also, like, what a stupid quote unquote prank. It's not even like hurtful.
No, it's not. What would be hurtful about that? All of your rings are fake and hers is real.
Yeah.
So.
And they're wearing like God. It's kind of like funny.
I
even,
actually
but
think it's
whatever.
like sort of cute.
Yeah,
even.
I know. Look, there, she already had built up resentment.
And then Stassi is like, actually, Katie said that. And so Scheana says, does it bother you that she's coming to my bachelorette party? Gunshot. Stassi's.
We know it does.
Well, her jaw drops open.
Yeah.
She goes, I didn't realize that she was.
That is an amazing moment for Scheana.
It's
She barely ever gets to have the upper hand with
to
Stassi.
be honest, Scheana is kind of eating her up in this conversation.
Yeah.
She's crushing her.
Well, it is like Stassi has completely alienated herself. So
Yeah.
like
Scheana has plucked off of all of her friends one by one.
Yeah.
And like Scheana knows that this is going to ruin Stassi's relationship with Katie, which I think is another reason why she invited her.
Of course.
It is like ultimately a really good scheme.
Well, it's a win-win where either it somehow convinces Stassi to also come and then Scheana wins, or it ruins, it like creates a rift between Katie and Stassi and then Scheana also wins.
Yes. In the talking head, Stassi says that this is a huge betrayal and that once she feels betrayed by somebody, it's done.
It's
not
just
right now, I don't
hard because
think.
like Stassi is like has ultimately taken a kind of crazy having a crazy superiority complex with everyone.
Yeah.
And also I don't know, maybe I don't know if this is true or not, but I feel like part of it could be also the fact that she is like, for a lot of it, was the center of the show, so she can kind of just quit SUR and still be a part of it.
Yes.
But I feel like for Scheana, if Scheana quits SUR, like
She has
she's
nothing.
not a part of the show
She's not.
anymore.
She still works at SUR. She's barely on the show right now.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just like, well,
So Scheana was like, okay, well, I was going to invite you to my bachelorette party, but certainly not after this. And Stassi is like, you think I want to hang out with Kristen, with Jax, with you? Stassi is explaining to Scheana that her big problem with her is that she became best friends with Kristen and Jax like less than a year after they betrayed her so
well, she
bad.
says right after, and then Scheana goes, it was 3 months after.
Yeah. Okay, Scheana, not really helping your case. But Sheena's like, sorry that I can't just throw people aside, especially people that are nice to me and who are my friends. So Jax
It's not throwing people aside. Also, you like started up friendships. It's not like you had friendships that you refused to let go
you
of.
actively sought out a friendship with those people. And Jax really sucks. So like that one's on you,
of
Scheana.
course.
Kristen, you could maybe use the excuse of like everyone abandoned
Yeah,
her
of
and she
course.
need somebody.
Yeah.
Jax, there was no fucking point in starting a friendship with that guy. And now you love him, apparently.
You said that last episode.
Yep. Stassi is like, and after all of that you did to me, all you did was fucking Twitter bully me. So fuck off. Scheana is like, okay, so I kind of just want to make sure that you got all your points across. I became friends with Kristen and Jax, and then I cyberbullied you.
Yes. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. And then Stassi is like, well, if you have such a fucking simple mind that it boils down to that, like, then yeah. And she's like, obviously flustered.
Yes. Wait, also something really funny that Stassi says is she's like, about Miami, she's like, I have to look at myself in the morning and I wouldn't be able to look at my children after hanging out with you, Kristen and Jax. Girl, when people bring their hypothetical children into arguments, it makes me laugh really hard.
It's so funny. I would never be able to look at my children after going and hanging out with Kristen Jackson. Now you.
Being like, I can't go to Miami because in years when I have children, I won't be able to look at them in the face.
And it's like, you will be hanging out with these people again.
But you can look at your children after slapping Kristen in front of all your friends. It's like, okay.
Yeah, 100%. You can look at your children after saying that you like want to skin Kristen alive.
Yeah, after getting kicked off a show for racism.
Saying that you want to wrap a dildo in acid and shove it up Kristen.
Yeah, she can sleep well at night. She can look at, what's her name? Like
Hartford,
Bridgerton or something.
Bridgerton. And then the conversation is basically over. I mean, they've said their pieces. But Stassi is like, okay, I appreciate you for reaching out to me, but we are absolutely not meant to be friends at all.
I know, it's funny. They ended on like a quote unquote cordial note.
Yeah, and Scheana is like, I agree. We will not be friends anymore.
Okay.
And then Stassi walks out and she says, so long, Scheana. So long, Sheena's eyelashes. So long, Sheena's turban.
Because Scheana is kind of wearing a headband inspired by a turban.
Scheana is wearing a headband inspired by a turban that Stassi made fun of earlier, but she used a little bit of a slur, so I left it out.
Say. Of course we can't say that.
So long, Sheena's unitards.
So long, Sheena's sneaker heels.
So long, Sheena's sneaker heels. So long,
Good
Sheena's
night, Moon.
pop star career. So long, Sheena's not dead.
Corpse husband.
Corpse-like husband.
So
So long, Scheana Shay.
That's the episode.
And that's the damn episode.
Okay, let's do rapid fire hero and villain because it's hot AF.
It's hot as fuck in here.
Villain, obviously, Jax and Tom Schwartz.
Jackson Tom Schwartz are my villains. My
Who's your
hero. I don't have too much of a hero this trip.
Yeah, Sandoval was kind of being heroic.
Sandoval.
Yeah,
Sandoval's my hero.
yeah, random.
I know. Well, sometimes he's in the mood.
Yeah, when he wants attention.
Yes.
Okay, thanks for listening, you guys.
Bye. Love you guys.
Bye. Mwah.